Sun damage, sunburn, and skin cancer in people of color. We at the Black Physicians of Utah will discuss how important it is for Black and other people of color to take the right steps to protect themselves from the sun. We know that there is often hesitation for darker-skinned people to not use sunscreen because of the white film it may leave on the skin, or because we are often told that you are Black and do not need it. Well, today we will try to dispel myths about darker skin and try to shed these excuses that often lead us to not protecting our skin. One myth that circulates is that the sun doesn't damage dark skin. As a matter of fact, sun damage happens no matter what color your skin is. The reason for this is darkly pigmented skin has the same number of cells that give off pigment as light-colored skin. However, the melanocytes, or cells that make the substance in skin that gives off color known as melanin, work differently between skin types. In pigmented skin, these cells make more melanin and are found in bigger clumps. Because of that, the melanin absorbs the sun's rays before they can damage the cell's DNA. However, in light-colored skin, these melanocytes make fewer and smaller clumps of this pigment, thus making it easier for sunlight to get through to damage our cells and eventually our DNA. When DNA is damaged repeatedly by the sun's rays, it can make errors when attempting to repair itself. These are the early steps towards developing cancer. Anytime you get a sunburn, that's a sign of damage to the DNA. Even a tan is a sign that your body is trying to adapt to the changes made to your skin. Tanning is your body's way of trying to increase pigmentation to neutralize damaging effects of the sun. In the end, there's no such thing as a healthy tan. Dark skin may not show these visible signs of sun damage as readily as white skin, but it's still happening. Melanin offers some natural protection, but no one's skin is 100% effective at preventing sunlight from penetrating it. Another myth you may have heard is that people with darker skin don't need to wear sunscreen. This is not at all true. Sunscreen provides added protection against the UV rays that can cause skin cancer and is recommended for all skin types. Sunscreen increases the skin's natural resistance to sun damage by absorbing and reflecting sunlight. Here's an analogy. Darker skin is like having an umbrella for protection from the rain, and sunscreen is like adding on a raincoat. Have you heard of the myth that skin cancer in people of color is less common? If not, you have now. It's true skin cancer is more common in those with lighter skin, but people of color are more likely to die of the disease. That's because they often don't get a diagnosis until it's at a much later stage. For example, melanoma was caught late in musician Bob Marley, and he died as a consequence. Don't let this be you. Here are some facts about skin cancer. 1 to 2% of all skin cancers occur in Black people. 2 to 4% occur in Asians, and 4 to 5% in Hispanics. The problem is that many dark-skinned patients think they won't get skin cancer, so by the time they see a provider for a suspicious spot, the cancer is more advanced and more difficult to treat. Regardless of your skin color, sun protection will lower your risk for cancer. If that's not enough of an incentive, maybe vanity will. Sunscreen keeps away UV rays that can cause fine lines and wrinkles. Here's how to ensure your skin remains protected and retains that youthful glow. Use a broad-spectrum sunscreen that's at least SPF 30 or higher. Apply the sunscreen every 2 hours when you're out in the sun. The best products for Black skin tend to be these four: CeraVe, Black Girl Sunscreen, Full Spectrum CoverGirl, and Olay Complete. If you're in the water, be sure to choose waterproof or water-resistant sunscreen. Be sure to reapply after 80 to 90 minutes of swimming. Avoid peak hours when the sun's rays are strongest. That's between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And last but not least, wear photoprotective clothing and don't forget a hat and sunglasses. Thank you for watching. To learn more, please go to our website bpou.org or the American Academy of Dermatology.